Melendez, 8 News Now.
Thank you, Darlene. Federal charges have been filed against a Las Vegas nurse suspected of being involved in an interstate prostitution ring.
The indictment of Julie Blevins was unsealed in Southern California, but the trail leads right back to Las Vegas and is likely the first criminal charges to be filed in connection with an FBI investigation of police corruption.
Now, Team's George Knapp is here with this exclusive story. George.
You know, nothing in this indictment of Julie Blevins mentions prostitution or corruption or vice cops. In fact, you have to wade through mountains of corporate filings to find a connection between Blevins and her former boss, escort service kingpin Molly Mall. But it's there, which means this is likely the first criminal charge to be brought in the long and complicated FBI investigation.
But I had heard before this one was unsealed that there were actually 2 females that had worked for Molly Mall that had been indicted.
Defense attorney Janice Marshall says news about sealed indictments in the FBI's vice cop investigation first surfaced via the prison grapevine. Her client, Ocean Fleming, is serving a life sentence after being busted years ago by star vice detective Chris Boffman and his pimp enforcement team. Fleming has always claimed he was targeted by Boffman because a small number of vice cops were working for a rival in the sex trade, escort service owner Jamal Rashid, better known as Molly Mall.
And to know that the cops were taking money to set him up and that these cops are still walking around while he's been in prison for 8 years, and that Molly Mall, who set him up, that he hasn't served any time, hasn't done anything. So yeah, he's watching everything.
It's been 4 years since the Public Integrity Unit of the FBI raided Molly Mall's Las Vegas home. Since then, agents have interviewed dozens of witnesses, including Ocean Fleming and possibly Molly Mall himself, but no charges have been filed, at least not in Nevada. However, an indictment recently unsealed in California accuses a longtime Nevada woman, Julie Blevins, of multiple felony counts. Blevins was caught with 67 credit and debit cards that belonged to other people, along with 1,500 pieces of allegedly stolen mail. Blevins, whose married name is Wasserman, worked as a nurse in Las Vegas for the past 5 years. Before that, she spent 12 years as general manager of an LLC that oversaw 15 corporate entities, all of them owned by Molly Mall. The FBI suspects those companies were fronts for prostitution, and in that industry, fake and stolen credit cards are commonly used. Marshall says the identity theft charges could be a way to get Blevins to cooperate in a case against Molly Mall, or more likely as a way to pressure Molly Mall into testifying against the police officers who allegedly accepted cash and sexual favors as payment for busting Molly Mall's competitors.
It's not unusual what we see unfolding. It's just taken a long time to unfold.
The big looming question is, why did the indictment get handed down in California instead of here in Nevada? We know that the FBI investigation lasted 4 years. It's believed the case was wrapped up many months ago, but federal prosecutors here have yet to file any charges. Defense attorneys wonder if this was done as a way to sidestep the Nevada prosecutors and or to get Molly Mall on board as a witness. Back to you.